What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Vidge. I wanted to bring you guys a new video on how to get the best control settings on Call of Duty Mobile. A lot of people may not know about this, a lot of people may, but this is a game changer. This is definitely something that I highly recommend that will bring your game to the next level, just because the controls and how you can adjust them and move them around to where you feel most comfortable. This is how you do it. And guys, like I said, a lot of people, you may know how to do it, a lot of may not. So let's just jump into it. Let's go to multiplayer. We're going to hit the gear on the top right, and that's your settings. We're going to go into settings. So under settings, you got controls here. You got controls, then you got multiplayer mode or battle royale. Right now we're in multiplayer. So we're going to go to advanced over here on the right, advanced mode. So the top line, it says shooting mode, one tap ADS. So what that is, you want that check mark, because so when you tap the ADS one time, it'll bring it up and shoot. You'll tap and hold it to shoot when you hit the right bullet on the right side of your screen. And I'll show you that a little here in a second. So underneath that, then you want that checked. And what that is 3D touch. That is how hard you need to touch the fire button so it will fire. So mine is set right here, 3D touch fire at 95. Mine's extremely high because I accidentally kept hitting the fire button and it was driving me nuts. So yes, mine is set extremely high. You may not want yours exactly that high. I think it starts out around 30 or something like that. But like I said, mine's high just so I really have to press, but so it doesn't fire all the time accidentally. So that's what that's for, 3D touch fire. How hard you need to press for it to actually fire instead of accidentally touching it and firing all the time and showing up on the mini-map and getting yourself killed. So anyways, the 3D touch close, I really haven't messed with that. I'm not exactly sure what that even does, but anyways, so that's what that is, the 3D touch. You want that, make sure that's check marked. So here's my custom layout, and I'll show you. This is what I run, okay? So each and every one of these that I'm highlighting, you can touch, move around like this. You can move them on the other side of the screen. You can move them wherever you want to, okay? But what I want to show you is like this one here, this is your ADS and fire, this center one that's highlighted. So what I have here is where it says hide button. So when I play, you will not see that button. So you can completely hide it, or you can scale it down to be smaller to where it fits the size that you want it to be, or you can change the opacity to make it almost invisible. So you can uncheck it and make it almost invisible. So you can do that on every single button layout configuration or every touch thing that you need to touch. You can do that. Like I said, you can move every single icon, like let's say here's the ADS, you can move that, you can change the scale of it, you can change the opacity of it. So this is a game changer. So the center one here that I have highlighted, this you will not see when I'm playing, and I will put a gameplay after I show you guys how this works. So you will not see this, but it will be all based on, my thumb will be there, but when I fire, it is by pressing. So it's much easier to aim down sights and fire just by pressing harder instead of, trying to aim down sights. Because a lot of people will play with the ADS being this and then firing with the left one over there, which is fine if you can do that. This is pretty much for people that play with two fingers. This is the easiest combination that I have found personally. I think it works exceptionally. Like I said, I will have the gameplay so you can see it for yourself, but definitely adjust this to your own your own likings and how you play, because everybody plays different. Everybody plays, if you play with three fingers, then you may want to hit this with your index finger and hip fire, because that's the hip fire button. So you may want to do that. So Like I said, you can move every button wherever you want. So you can even move the gun buttons down here. You can move everything. You can move the analog stick. And like I said, to change the size, change the opacity. So, you know, if you're recording your gameplay and you don't want the buttons showing, that's fine. Just change the opacity to where you can't hardly see it, or you can just hit the hide the button completely. So, like I said, this is definitely a game changer. It's easy for me to jump here, to crouch, to throw a grenade, to reload. It's just so simple than the default controls that I was playing with. You know, when people get in front of you, you can tap the knife button here, which is very simple to do. It's just, if you have not messed with this, definitely mess with it. It's definitely worth. It's a, like I said, it will change your game to be much better, which, like I said, a lot of you probably have already experimented with this, but I'm sure a lot of you have not. So what I'm going to do is just center that. So that's pretty much all I got for you guys. Hopefully this was really informative, because I do believe this will, if you have not messed with this, this will definitely make you a better player, just because all the buttons are bigger. They're easier to find and to do things with. Like, when the buttons were smaller, I was having problems trying to jump over things, and, you know, and hitting. When I didn't have it on 3D touch on firing, I was firing on accident because you barely touch the button and it fires. So this all makes sense. And I mean, it's Call of Duty or Tencent Games or and Activision did a great job of allowing you to change all of your button configurations and allowing you to do what you want to do and how it fits your play style. So definitely 100% check into this. This is definitely, and once you're done moving everything where you find is comfortable, definitely don't forget to hit the confirm button up at the top, and it will bring you back to the settings menu. So like I said, there's my settings. Hopefully this really helped. And guys, if so, hit that subscribe, hit the like button. It definitely helps the video get out. The more likes, more people will get to know how to do this. And, you know, I really want to help share people, you know, newer people that's new to COD Mobile and to getting better. So hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe, guys. I will see you on the next video. You have a wonderful day.
Sniper down! Headshot! Sniper eliminated! Sniper down!
For deployment. Hunter killer drone ready for deployment.
Target down! Reloading.
Hunter killer drone deployed.
Target down!
Stealth chopper on standby. UAV on. Stealth chopper inbound.
Enemy down! Tango down!
Be advised, hostile hunter killer drone inbound.
Eliminated!
Hostile sentry gun.
Enemy down! Target down! Cover me! Reloading!
Keep on them. We're winning this one.
Reloading! Target down! Reloading! Reloading! Grenade out!
We're almost there. Keep it up. Mission accomplished.